Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and anyone who's coming from my first video, welcome back to my channel. I'm again with this sunset eyes look, and I wanted to try something colorful as we all are just sitting at home doing nothing, so why not play with some colors and get out some creative side in you. This is definitely a very wearable look if you ask me. I would wear this look to a brunch with my girls or maybe for a beach date. I hope you liked my video. Please do not forget to subscribe and like this video and share it. And without wasting any further time, let's just jump in the video. I'm starting with moisturizing my face, and then I'm gonna do my eyes so that by the time I get my eyes done, my face will be nicely prepped for my makeup. For moisturizer, I'm using this BIOTIQUE moisturizer. It does not have a cap.
Hi everyone, how is quarantine treating you? I hope you're hydrated and your skin is hydrated too. Skin prep is really important for your makeup to look flawless. Make sure you hydrate your skin well beforehand and use any moisturizer that suits you. This is going to ensure that your makeup stays on longer and looks fresh for a longer period of time. I have already done my eyebrows off camera, and I'm going to just clean up the eyebrows using a concealer. You can use any concealer you like. And I'm also going to use the same concealer as a base for my eyeshadow. This will also get rid of any darkness that I have on my eyelids. And don't forget to set your eyelids.
Starting with the eyes, I'm going to use the MORPHE Jaclyn Hell palette.
For a look like this, you need to have your blending brushes handy.
I'm going to use this shade for my transition. You can build up the transition shade until you're happy with how it is looking. Then using the yellow shade from the same palette, I'm going to further build up my crease. I'm just going to blend both the shades together so that it looks seamless. So as you can see, we have a gradient effect from a little bit of orangish pink to the yellow. Then using a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna take this NYX eyeshadow in the shade LOL and just placing it right in my crease to brighten up that orange. Then taking the NYX Ultimate palette, the shade Warm Neutrals, I'm gonna take this orange shade. This is a very warm orange. Just again going to just take it in the crease just to warm up the crease. Then taking this red shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to start working on my lid.
Always remember to use a lighter hand and then build up the shades so that if there's any mistake, we can clean up.
I'm using a blending brush so that I can blend the lid and the crease shade together, and then I'm going to pat the color with a flat brush. Using the same blending brush, I'm going to blend everything again. Then I'm going to take this flat eyeshadow brush and take this darker maroon shade from the NYX palette and pat the eyeshadow right on my eyelid. I'm not taking the maroon very high up because I wanted to just concentrate on the lid, and I want the orange and yellow to show up. And all you need to do is blend until you get your desired effect. And I just want the cranberry tone to show up a little bit, and so I'm going to use this Miss Claire eyeshadow in the shade 0505. And once we are done with the whole makeup look, we can add up some more color if we feel the need to. I'm done with the eyes, and I'm going to start off with my face. To prime my face, I'm going to use the MAC Strobe Cream. And as we're going for a sunset look, I thought why not just make it very glowy. I'm just going to put it on the high points of my face.
If you have dry skin, you can definitely use it as a total moisturizer for your face.
As you can see, it just gave a very glass skin effect. And to fill out my pores, I'm going to use this Maybelline Baby Skin, and I'm going to tap it right on this area of my face because that's where I have the largest pores. Because you want it to fill in the pores, so you don't want to swipe it. This color correcting is really important because you just need to use less product after you have color corrected, so you don't have to build up the coverage using a concealer, which is just going to make it look cakey at the end. You can use any orange corrector you have. Then I'm going to use this MAC Studio Fix Concealer, and it is just going to cover up my under eyes and also any pigmentation I have on my face. And this concealer specifically is a very long wear concealer, so it is going to make your makeup stay on. Now starting off with foundation, I'm going to use this MILANI Conceal and Perfect Foundation. This is a really great foundation because again it is very full coverage. So I'm going to just dot it up on my face. I try to avoid the under eye part because I'm going to again apply concealer there. The less the better.
Always remember to dampen your beauty blender before using it. This will also make sure that it absorbs up any excess product. Start with a very light layer of foundation and build up only the areas that need extra coverage.
And then for the concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Medium. And to brighten up my under eye, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Concealer and Define Concealer.
One pro tip, never film with your friends sitting around you because that woman will not stop laughing. Wow, that straight face though. Random thought while I'm blending. Make use of this free time you have and don't just Netflix all day. Glam up, ladies. Do things you were scared to do otherwise. Show men that we don't get ready for them.
As you can see, it really brightens up.
This concealer is very inexpensive and there are quite many shades to choose from.
And it has a little bit of peachy undertone, which is going to again cancel out any darkness that is peeping through. For your makeup to last an entire day, you really want a cream contour. I'm going to use Makeup Revolution Pro HD palette. I'm using this shade, which is again a very cool tone shade. Just placing it right under my cheekbones and dragging it to the perimeters of my face. And a little bit on my forehead because I have a very small forehead, so I'm not going to contour my forehead. It's advisable to do all the creams and then go to the powders, and that is why I'm going to cream contour before I set my under eye. After placing it, I'm going to blend it upward. You don't want to drag it down, you want to take it up, which is going to give a more cut to your face. And before I set my under eye, you want to make sure there are no creases happening. And just place the powder right under my eyes.
Baking is really optional, but don't let your powder sit in for more than 5 minutes.
To bronze up my face, I'm going to use this MAC bronzer, and I'm going to use this Clinique fluffy brush. And you want to push the bronzer into your hairline. To contour my face, I'm going to use this MAC blush in the shade Harmony, and I'm going to use this Morphe E4 brush. You want to pat the product and then swipe it, so you get a precision of where your product is going. I don't drag my contour up on my temples. I just like to create a shadow right on my cheek. Don't worry if it is looking a little harsh right now, we are going to tone it down. And I like to really go heavy on the nose contour with the brush and then blend it up with the beauty blender. Do this. It is going to make your nose look a little shorter. And once I am done looking crazy, I'm just going to take a blender and just blend it in. Once I'm done with the bronzer and the contour, I like to highlight my face. and then go with the blush. I want the blush to tie the highlight and the bronzer together. I'm going to use this OFRA highlighter. This is the Nikki Tutorials collab in the shade Everglow.
Somebody needs to hold my hand before I finish the entire pan.
I just drag it a little bit on the cheek, but if you have texture around here, like on your cheek area, so I would not recommend doing that. So when I smile, I get a little pop of highlight on my cheek. And I also take my highlighter right on my temples. Now using a smaller brush, I'm going to highlight my nose. I like to draw a straight line for the upper 3/4 of my nose. And then just take a little point. That's it. And also my inner corner, which is just going to brighten up the entire look. Now I'm going to apply this lip balm from Kama Ayurveda. It is the almond and coconut lip balm, so that your lips are nice and soft before you do your lipstick. So I'm going to use this blush, which is a very peachy tone nude blush.
It is Coppertone by MAC.
You want to place it on the apple of your cheek and then just drag it between the highlighter and the bronzer. It is just going to tie the highlighter and the bronzer, and it is not going to make your highlighter look a streak of light on the face. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use this LAKME Gelato eyeliner. It's a yellow eyeliner. You can use any yellow eyeliner. And I'm also going to just drag it a little bit towards my inner corner. You can definitely skip the yellow eyeliner part, but I really like how it is going to match with the whole sunset vibe. And for my lower lash line, I'm going to use the same NYX palette, and I'm going to mix this red and this orange. I'm going to set everything in place. MAC Fix Plus in again Gold Light.
This is going to melt the powders and make your skin dewy.
For mascara, I'm going to use my favorite combination of NYX Worth the Hype Mascara and Maybelline Total Temptation.
Mascaras can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Carefully coat all your lashes without ruining your makeup.
I love this mascara combination because it just skips the part where you have to apply false lashes. And now for the lipstick, I'm just gonna go with my Comfortable Nude. I'm gonna use this lipstick from MAC. It's in the shade Yash. You can see it's a very brown tone nude with a slight peachy tone inside. To define my lips a little bit, I'm going to use this LA Girl lip liner, where it's a very dark coffee tone brown. Make my lips a little bit more fuller.
Ain't nobody got money to spend on those lip fillers.
And also, not to forget, you need to highlight your shoulders, your collarbone. I wish I could just drown in highlighter. I'm going to use the strobe cream.
Blind those haters, blind those ex-girl. Show them who is the star here. And that's it for this makeup look. Get up and work out, y'all. Use this quarantine to groom yourself physically and mentally. We all are in this together. I hope you all are safe, and let me know if you have any more suggestions for my next video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Keep smiling and do more of what you love. And bye-bye.